Hey, Yori back with Big Lud's Barbecue. Got a lot going this week. We're going to start out with a little chuck roast going. We're just going to make some poor man burnt ends. We're going to cube that up and make some burnt ends. A couple reasons. One, I get a lot of people, hey, I've heard about that. How do you do it? So I'll show you. Two, it's a great way to test out some new seasoning. I've made up kind of a new little concoction there we want to try. And so I don't want to put that on a 20-pound prime rib and find out I don't like it. You know what I mean? You can put whatever seasoning you want, do what you want, but it's a good way. I used to make beef and broccoli. I figured if I can make broccoli taste good, that's a good spice, right? So anyway, we're just gonna cube this up. It's kind of it's a nice little fatty piece, but it's got a bone running through it, a little bone on the end. So we're not gonna get a ton of cubes out of that, but we're just gonna cube that thing up. Now you can smoke it like this and then cube it halfway and put it in a tin and do it. I'm gonna cube it right from the very start. Put that into cubes, put those right on the grill. I've got a little rack and put them on just right on the grill there too, on the smoker. And we're gonna smoke them right there as cubes for about 2 hours. We're gonna put those at 250 for 2 hours, and then we'll put them in our pan and sauce them up for our burnt ends. So I'm gonna cube that thing, and then we'll come back and season it up, and we'll see if this little concoction's any good. All right, so we got that boned out. There's not a ton there. I mean, I had a big bone in it, a couple bones. Here's the nice part. Like I said, we got a busy week. We got our daughters getting ready this weekend, so we're smoking a great big prime rib, a few briskets, a bunch of pork butts. So we've got a lot going on. So I'm going to use these bones to make some au jus sauce, which I needed. And I want to try out a little rub, so I didn't want to throw that on the wedding prime rib and have people think I suck at what I do, right? So anyway, so that'll be fun. So anyway, I'm just gonna season these up good. Like I said, I just got a few little chunks. The rest of this, I'm gonna throw in that sauce. But it'll let us check out this new rub, and it'll be something to eat. So I'm gonna do a London broil today too. Got some people we're feeding, so I had some guys that stay away from London broil, kind of nervous about it, but it's just a round roast. But anyway, we'll do that. So I'll turn those over. Anyway, I'm seasoning those up. I'm just gonna put those right on the grill. I cut them a little bigger. If they're smaller, you can put a little rack, but I'm just gonna put them right on the smoker, smoke them at 250 for 2 hours, and then we'll come back and roll them around. So we'll see in a minute. All right, so we pulled those little poor man burnt ends off the smoker. They've been on just over 2 hours, but they look good if you can see those. We don't have a ton of them, but they're, they've got a good little color to them. Getting some good bark. They're probably 165, 170, they feel like. Anyway, we're just gonna hit them now with a little bit of Stubbs. Sweet heat, you can use whatever you like. I like Stubbs, they do a good job. We're gonna mix that. Like I said, we're kind of trying out our new blend there today. So I'm just gonna hit each one of those with a little bit of that. We'll give them a little stir, put a little more seasoning on there and put them back on there and just let them hang out and marinate on there for a little while. See how they turn out. Got a little London broil going too, just because we can. Anyway, good day to barbecue. Always a good time to smoke, throw something on the grill. We're just gonna get sauce on all those sides. Like I said, I didn't make a ton of them. I had a big bone in there and stuff, but that's just the old chuck roast. You can take a cross rib roast. They're great for these. Do a little poor man barbecue. Those cross rib roasts do it great. Anyway, just kind of a great way to do some burnt ends that if you don't have a brisket handy. Right now it's kind of hard too with meat shortage. Sometimes it's tough to get them. That's the nice part of killing your own beef. We've got a couple more coming here in a month or two. Got a pig we'll have done next month. So anyway, hopefully you're finding something to smoke. If not, go find you a chuck roast or a cross rib roast and do a little poor man burnt ends. So that's it. We like I said, we had them on about 2 hours and 20 minutes. I did temperature, but they're probably 260 or 165, 170. I'm gonna throw these back on now for about 2 hours. Let the seasoning and the sauce set in. And then you just want to be able to squish them. They should be able to about pinch and almost touch your fingers. And then we're going to eat them.
See you in a minute. All right, so we got those off the smoker. Dude, they look good. They have good color. Like I said, if you're having a hard time finding meat right now, great way to eat some burnt ends. Go find you a nice little choice roast or something and cube that thing up and smoke it. Like I said, you can smoke the whole thing and then cube it into burnt ends. But you can start right off the top if you want them done quicker, and it's done. You can look at those little puppies there. That's good looking meat. Oh yeah, they're nice and squishy. You can squish through that thing. You know, it turned out good. Good way to, we'll taste it. See how that new rub and stuff is. It's a little hot. Dude, that's a good way to do burnt ends, man. If you don't have a brisket and don't want to pay a stupid amount of money for brisket, just make you some poor man burnt ends and knock those out. You don't say thanks, Big Love, they were awesome. Anyway, eat those up. My buddy Jay Dell made this board for me, which is fantastic. He made that and gave that to me the other day. Anyway, what a cool dude. Very nice of him, we like it. Anyway, keep smoking, we'll catch you next time.